The answer that it gives us a much more long-term investment platform, and also might answer some of these questions, is to look at those beneficiaries that benefit when we retrofit a home. And there are lots of them, and Alice has highlighted some really key ones in there, and who benefit quite a lot when we retrofit homes. And how can we then work in partnership with those beneficiaries, hopefully for them to bring some resource to the table, whether that's financial resource, whether that is collaboration and better working practices. And there are lots of examples of where this is done in very small ways. What we're looking at with this project is where's the capacity for us to do that is a much more kind of holistic program. The person-centred approach is really important to that, because if we're approaching a clinical commissioning group, the arm of the NHS that does the commissioning in the local area, to say, look, how can you help us to deliver retrofit to more homes? And we say, and what we'll do is we'll do that just to all homes in fuel poverty. It's a less convincing case than us saying, we want to work in partnership with you to access those homes of people who are frequently accessing your services, people who've got respiratory issues, people who've got mental health issues, those kind of issues. That's where our focus is going to be. And if you can bring some resource to the table here, that can allow us to focus this grant funding we've got coming in to those households and to do a better job of helping them than if we were just doing it with the grant funding alone. Landlords, owner occupiers, they all have a stake in this, and with the right, and it may not all be more grant funding, some of it might be finance. So for example, a lot of householders, a lot of homeowners have got a lot of capital in that house. Again, if you can find the right approach, if you can find the right investment finance to support them to go further than the grant can take them, to make sure that we can properly address the issues of their home, there are people who are interested in doing that. So with that person-centred approach, it's both a tool to have a look at how we focus our work when we are implementing projects to improve homes, but also how we can focus our engagement with those stakeholders. There are examples of this, and we don't have the time to run into those examples necessarily, but those happening in health services combining with fuel poverty services. For example, we're delivering a landlord's project that's doing a similar thing. There are local authority-based loans to support householders to do this. These are kind of working, but there's a feeling now that we need to draw that together in a way, and having different relationships coming together as a kind of big retrofit partnership for cities, and that's what this project's about.